Okay, so we were still doing the chapter 12. So this is also the same chapter, chapter 12. Okay, so we will going to see how to draw a frequency table for a group data. If you are given a set of group data, how to draw a frequency table by using group data. Okay, so previously we already learned about the frequency table for ungroup data. So now it's different with just now we need to do it for group data. So group data usually we will use when we have a very large amount of data. Okay, when we have a large amount of data, so we will group the data according to certain range. Okay, so the range we're using to group the data we call as class interval. Okay, then the frequency of the class interval we will count according to we will count by using an record in frequency table. Okay, this is just an explanation. I just explain to you. Okay, so now for example I give you a group a set of data, something like here I have. So this is the marks for 40 students. Okay, so if we do one by one, if we count one by one, for example 35 compared with 35 only, so there will become a very large table we have. So to make us easy, we try to using the range to make a class interval. Then the range is every class interval is 5 marks. So that means we have the range already. So that means we can draw the frequency table already. Okay, so now we look at the values. Okay, so first we need to make sure our frequency table must include the whole data, isn't it? So we try to find what is the highest and what is the smaller values. Okay, the smaller is 25, the greater is 59. So that means later when I draw my frequency table, I must make sure all the class interval is equal to 5 numbers, and then all the class interval I have must include until 59. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so see this is already done. You see the smaller value is 25, so I start by 25 and then end up with 59, and then each of this class interval you see is actually consists of 5 numbers: 25, 26, 27, 28 and 29. You see 5 numbers. So this is mean the range is 5. This is the mean of range is 5 because the class interval contains with 5 numbers. Okay, because the class interval, each of them actually include 5 number in there. Okay, so then you must make sure all values of the given data is included already. So then okay, so this one just now I show you already. Each of them actually represent 5 number. Okay, contain 5 different marks. Okay, then later we need to calculate each of them what is a frequency. So just now I said 25 until 29. So that means we can take the number in middle of 25 until 29. So I count from the whole data. I try to find how many number is in between 25 until 29. So I get 1, 2 and 3. So the frequency for the first class interval is 3. Okay, so we look at another example. Okay, so now I need to find how many number is in between 30 until 34. So I go count. Okay, 31, yes, 1. Okay, 34, 2, 32, also yes, 3, 30, also yes, 4. So the frequency is 4. Okay, then we continue to count until we get complete the frequency. So this is the way we're doing the frequency table using the group data. So this is group data. because in previous frequency table, the values here is only involved with one number. But now in group data, all this class interval is involved with 5 number. Okay, so that is mean of group data. Okay, so I hope you understand. Okay, that's all for this part.